Alright. Alright everyone, time to get started with some Pokemon Stadium speedruns again. So, in the first stream, I remember I didn't have all the gym leader castles unlocked, so I had to do them starting at Brock. But now we can do the optimal start at Giovanni. You just open the right timer. There we go. Alright, gotta pop the YouTube chat up as well. Hey, Black Metal. Glad to see you stopping by stream. I guess the other ones were probably too late for you. I mean, I get that. Alright, I'm just, gotta... Every time I start a new stream, I have to recapture the chat. Or a scroll. I gotta crop that out. There we go. Yeah, work early, have to get up at 5 a.m. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so I think we're all ready to go. Also, my timer only has 3 splits on it because I've never had a run make it past the limit. I'm comparing against my best segments. And then once I complete a run, I'll compare it to people. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. 3, 2, 1. Have fun missing Thunder? Gee, thanks.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series.
Thanks.
A decisive victory is expected.
If the game volume's too loud, just let me know.
Now.
We fight Giovanni first because his gym trainers are the most RNG heavy of the whole run, so we do him first.
Oh, toxic! The move failed to click. What a furious battle! Here it comes! Thunder! Oh,
What the hell, Annie? You told me 69 times. It seems too quiet. Well, I try not to have the audio, like, get into orange. The only thing I allow is, like, for the audio, for my voice to get into the orange. But the gameplay, I always like it to be halfway through green, so, like, minus 15 decibels. I just don't want stuff to be too loud.
What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Parasect!
Parasect, that's annoying.
How will the type difference affect battle? It's building energy for the next attack.
I always thought Sky Attack was a fire move because of this game.
It's pumped up in special rating. The intense battle continues. A soaring Sky Attack.
I'm supposed to reset if the fight takes longer than 5 turns, but if it's the first run of the day, I'll just,
There's a difference in the
hopefully the next
reserve
Pokemon's a one-shot,
Pokemon.
otherwise I'll just start the fight again. Okay.
Oh, it's Golbat! The remaining Pokemon count is 3 to 1. The battle has become one-sided. Savage attack! That one hurt!
That was an unnecessary crit.
Gone! It's a one-hit wonder! And there goes the battle! How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a strong effort to win.
Okay. Good so far. Thank you for not switching to Magneton again. You've got to be kidding. That would be an interesting change to Sky Attack. I would 100% support that.
They're both being cautious here. How's that? Oops, that's a miss.
Of course.
There's the attack. Severe hit.
Hello, Black Dragon Yu-Gi-Oh!
What a furious battle. Savage attack. Super effective.
That missed a third time in a row.
Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
Turn up the game volume or my microphone?
Oh, it's Megaton. It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect
Let me
that?
try some.
What now? Heart blow.
Alright, is this better? I moved the mic a bit closer because my usual setup for speedrunning games is not the same for my solo runs. So hopefully that's better.
There it goes. There, it's a hit. Oh, it's down.
Both of them.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Hitmonchan. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Vigorous attack. Oh, the attack missed. Awesome Mega Kick. Nail the weak spot.
Turn down the game. Okay, I'm hearing two different things.
Which Pokemon is coming out?
I just prefer the game audio being a bit quieter compared to my voice. That's just how I prefer the stream setup. Because I've been to many streams where the game volume was just too loud. You ain't finishing.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected. Now. Ah! Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
You know what sucks? Zapdos's only attacks are Thunder and Sky Attack, so it's either I use a 70% move or a 2-turn move. Like, I wish this thing had Swift or something just so I can easily one-shots, like, at low health like this. Is it just me or does every speedrunner use the same Pokemon? The general speedrun routes use very similar teams because they can go through the gym leader castle the quickest. Mainly stuff with moves like Thunder, Self-Destruct, Ice Beam, Fire Blast, stuff like that.
How will the type difference affect that? It's building energy for the next attack.
I mean, we will see variety in different gyms.
It pumped up its special rating.
Yeah, that's totally gonna help you.
Exceeding an inch. A soaring sky attack. Pow! That's an effective hit. Wow! Take it down with one hit. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
Golbat, okay.
Golbat. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. How's that? It's
Okay.
totally effective.
Pretty okay,
Gone! It's a
pretty okay
one-hit
Rocket Grunt.
wonder.
The most optimal team would be,
There goes the battle.
Golbat, Dodrio, and I guess Moltres is okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep attempts going because I do want to try and complete a run today, just so I have a PB to compare against.
How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a strong effort to win. Here it comes! Thunder! Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon.
Thank you for hitting this time, I appreciate it.
Taken down on the word go! This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's
Kabutops.
Kabutops. How will the type difference affect that? Ah!
Darn.
Oh, the attack missed. There's the attack. The bear hit. What a furious battle. Whoa! That one hurt.
I don't even think that crit mattered.
Why? Take it down with one hit. There's a difference.
Yeah,
in the
Hyper Beam's
number
a
of
pretty sick
reserve
move, I
Pokemon.
agree. The recharge turn just sucks.
Oh, it's Hitmonchan. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
Plus, in Stadium, they did fix the Hyper Beam not causing a recharge if it kills you. Like, in this game, even if Hyper Beam kills you, it still gets to recharge, so it's modern-day Hyper Beam. They also did adjust, like, crit rates slightly, but Persian still crits most of the time anyway. They shouldn't have nerfed it. I would say, though, it would be an interesting move to work with. A very strong move, but if it fails to KO, you have to recharge. Like, I think that could create some interesting strats. Cool trainer.
Here's the third trainer battle with only the gym leader left after this. What kind of battle can we expect to see?
Gen 1 Hyper Beam is more balanced.
Here it comes! Thunder! Oh,
Bruh.
the attack missed! What will the trainer do now?
Alright, so, a Pokemon I hope not to see in this fight is the opponent's Zapdos, because if he sends out oh, what is he doing?
Here's a Pokemon trick.
What is he doing?
Oh, it's Zapdos!
I had a feeling.
What now? The bear hit!
Alright, which one's substitute? I think it's C left. C down.
The flow of battle? It created a substitute. Hit you, Thunder Wave. The move failed to click.
Alright,
Neither
hopefully
one
a 2
is
shots.
succeeding
Once
at hitting.
Clefable comes, it's done, I guess.
There's
Yeah,
the
hopefully I don't see Clefable.
Heart flow.
Actually, I don't know if it's this fight. Oh yeah, this fight can have Clefable.
The substitute disappears. The intense battle continues.
Come on.
Savage attack.
Thank you.
There, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out? What will
Alright,
the next
send out
Pokemon be?
Dodrio.
Here's a Pokemon.
Oh, right, I forgot you switched that out.
How will the type difference affect that? There it goes. Oh, the attack missed. What's that? Goodness. Oh, it's down. Which Pokemon is coming out? Oh, it's Jolteon. The Pokemon are entirely different
Yeah, this
types.
fight's not going well.
How's that? Super effective.
I'm surprised that almost KO'd. That thing has really high special.
What now?
Crit.
And the weak
Oh
spot.
no. How did I live
Exchange
that?
of heavy blows. Neither Pokemon
I couldn't remember
is
if it was C
backing
left or C right that was double kick.
down. Double kick. Yeah, it's
Isn't Dodrio faster? Faster than Jolteon? I don't know.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Yeah, I mean, Jolteon's special's still pretty good, but...
Omastar.
Okay, Omastar, that's good.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1.
Yeah, Dodrio has very decent attack. But I'm pretty sure in this fight, Zapdos would still outspeed it.
Wow, that's an effective hit.
Oh my, dude. That stinks.
Hydro Pump. Oops, that's a miss.
That fight was definitely
Pokemon
something.
Are exhausted. Savage attack. It's doubly effective. Oh, is it down and out? And there goes the battle.
Electrode and Cocaine. Well, I mean, Aerodactyl exists.
This is it. The final gym leader, Giovanni, the dawn of ground Pokemon. The challenger has to work hard for the win. Now.
Toxic.
Oh, toxic! It opted to slowly damage the opponent.
Yeah, I remember the Clefable having Thunderbolt.
And the weak spot.
Nice crit.
That
That crit
was
100%
down
mattered.
already.
Because I'm pretty sure Ice Beam would not have knocked out a
This is
Persian.
a wild one from the word go. Oh,
Tauros.
it's Tauros.
Not really the most optimal team.
How will the type difference affect
Yeah,
that?
he's only got 2 Pokemon that are not weak to Ice, and he's using both of them.
There's the attack. Super effective. What now? The bear hit. What a furious battle. Combatants face each other.
I know the next Pokemon has to be weak to Ice. I'm gonna switch to Electrode and blow the fuck up.
Oh, it's Electro.
I can't afford having Moltres die.
What's that? Power
Dude,
strike.
are you serious? Okay, I still lived.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Mango.
It's self-destruct. Harsh blow.
How did that live?
Wow. Going down.
I am so surprised that thing lived. 3 HP.
What will the next Pokemon
And it wasn't even a burn either. Be lucky if it's not Dugtrio. Yeah, I know Dugtrio was faster than
The
Articuno.
Pokemon are entirely different.
Okay,
types.
who decided on Vaporeon's Surface C down? Who decided that?
What's this? A decent hit.
Like, usually they put the most powerful move in the C up position.
It can't make a move. Neither one is.
I mean, on the bright side, if this run does PB, which all I have to do is finish the run for it to PB, I'll have a pretty easy Giovanni split to beat.
Right, that's sir. Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, is it down
Yeah, that was
now?
very unlucky. Persian and Tauros are the only things on his team that would not get one shot by Surf. I don't know if it, or Ice Beam. I don't know if the Nidoqueen would have lived, but it would have been close.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues.
Don't you think about it.
Whoa, horn drill. Oh, the attack missed. There's the attack.
I think Self-Destruct's 130.
Super effective.
Self-Destruct had kind of low base power in Gen 1.
The intense battle continues.
But still, like, I was just surprised that it left it 3 HP.
That was
Like,
brutal.
the Tauros had like 60 health left and it lived on 3 HP. Like, it's not like it was at full health.
Both combatants are down to their last Pokemon.
Alright, at least I can move on.
There's nothing left in reserve. Oh, it's poison. Will it be okay? There's
Oh,
just
no.
one Pokemon aside now. Here it comes. Thunder!
Well, I ain't winning that. That was a pretty bad Giovanni split anyway. Yeah, that was generally pretty unlucky. Like, the cool trainer was not fun either. Shoot. Couldn't remember the order. I scrolled down in my notes.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected. Here's the first move.
Are you kidding?
Nail the weak spot.
Alright, I'm gonna continue with this, but if I get paralyzed once, if I'm not able to move, and it costs me, then I'll just reset. I mean, that crit definitely did help.
This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's go back. The remaining Pokemon
Yeah, I haven't been speedrunning the Stadium Castle long enough to know, like, the movesets of absolutely everything. But honestly, it mainly just blew me away that Nidoking outsped the Articuno. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing a turn 1 body slam paralysis. But yeah, you see, Annie, this is why we, oh, no, shut up. This is why we do Giovanni first.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
Finally, Dodrio, something good. The most optimal Rocket team is Dodrio, Golbat, and well, those it would be optimal if he had those two. The other ones can survive at least one Thunder unless it crits. Actually, I'm not sure about the Raticate. I think the Raticate lives.
Oh, it's Golbat. The remaining Pokemon
It's just facing Judo Boy's Nido at Prime Comp that has Surf. Really? Alright, so this is definitely optimal. Alright, so yeah, his other Pokemon is gonna take 2 turns unless I get a crit. Alright, Raticate. Now I'll be able to test if Thunder kills. I don't know if it does or not.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Ah! The bear hit.
It does, okay. So, Dodrio, Golbat, Raticate is the perfect team. Yeah, honestly, that was a really perfect rocket. That couldn't have gone any better.
How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a strong effort to win.
Poliwrath. Is the castle last because it ends the game? I don't really know what the end of the game is. I know if you beat everything, you get access to round 2 of Pokemon Stadium, which includes, like, harder Gym Leader Castle. But I think that involves beating, like, all the cups in the stadium.
This is a wild one from the word
Whenever I played this game as a kid, I've only ever, like, done Gym Leader Castle, or just did the free battles. It was all I ever did.
How will the type difference affect battle? What now? Oh,
Darn.
attack this!
Oh boy.
It made itself more evasive. What a furious battle! What's next? And the weak
Boy.
one.
Well, that definitely helped.
Taken down with one hit. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Hitmonchan! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. There's the attack. The bear hit.
Well,
Gone!
damageless,
It's a one-hit
damageless
wonder.
lab boy. Nice.
And there goes the battle!
Decisive victory. Yep. It was expected.
Here's the third trainer battle with only the gym leader left after this.
Okay.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? It created a substitute. It used Thunder Wave. The move failed to click. What a
Yeah,
furious
Zapdos is pretty
battle.
much the worst case scenario for this fight because it's a 3-hit.
What now? Oh, the attack missed. What's next? The substitute
Really?
disappeared. Neither one is conceding an inch. It created a substitute. What's
Does Gym
this?
Leader castle all 4 balls at Pokemon Club in both?
Failed.
I'm not sure. I know you get access to it from the start of the game. Why do I outspeed? I think my Zapdos is just faster.
The
I've never
bear
once had it outspeed. I think that guy's Zapdos is probably
What
slower.
would do? The substitute was used up.
Oh,
Most
I can't get away with
Pokemon
substitute
appear
anymore. I just gotta
equally
hope for the
fit.
best.
Vigorous attack. And the
Nice.
weak spot. Oh! Is it down and out?
Yeah, the
What will
Pokemon that the
next
opponents
Pokemon
use
be?
are not the same ones you're able to rent. They're not the same.
Oh, it's flipping.
Oh god, that ain't good.
How will the type difference affect battle? Savage attack. Harsh blow. What now? A decent hit. What a furious battle. Here it comes. Thunder. Heavy damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, it's
But yeah,
down.
definitely this guy had some of the worst Pokemon.
There's a difference
Well,
in
the luck had
number
to
of
catch up
reserve
eventually, because that
Pokemon.
Rocket Grunt fight was pretty much perfect.
Oh, it's Tentacle. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. How's that? That one
Crit.
hurt.
Don't know if the crit mattered, but doesn't care.
Wow, taken down
I'm
with
still
one
surprised I
hit.
won that.
And there goes the battle.
Oh, back to Giovanni.
This is it.
Alright, Giovanni,
Final
please
gym
don't
leader
lead with
debate.
Tauros again.
Dawn of ground Pokemon.
I had to say
The
it.
challenger has to work hard for the win. Now,
Had to say it.
vigorous attack. Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. What will the trainer do now? Severe hit. What a furious battle. the attack. Super effective.
Oh boy. That ain't good.
What now? Harsh blow. Oh! Is it down and out?
I'm hoping the rest of his Pokemon are one-shots. Just please don't send out Dugtrio. Or I guess, not Persian. Dude, you got the worst team again. Alright, I gotta switch out.
How will the type difference affect that? Here's a Pokemon change. Oh, it's Electro.
Gambler's just a battle you don't want to lose.
What's that?
Really?
Nail the weak spot.
Alright, I'm not going to be able to live to use a Thunder first, so I just need to blow up and hope it kills.
Self-destruct! Heavy damage! Wow! Going down!
Alright.
Which Pokemon is coming out?
What was the range on that, actually?
Oh, it's Vaporeon!
I don't know.
The Pokemon are entirely
There aren't
different
ranges
types.
in these notes for pretty much everything. So, I guess I just gotta hope.
Powerful strike! Right, that's Sir! Drill that weak spot! Oh! It's down! There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's
Is this the
Nidoking.
exact same team as last time?
The remaining Pokemon stock is
Alright, so the
2-1.
Nidoking does outspeed everything, and I think it's just gonna try and spam Horn Drill.
Whoa! Horn Drill!
Oh, fuck.
That was brutal! Wow! Going down!
Oh, no.
Both combatants are down to their last Pokemon.
Yeah, against Articuno, it's gonna most likely use Thunder.
We're down to the last Pokemon. It's got a nasty burn.
Come on.
Can it tough it out?
Don't do
There's
this
just
again.
one Pokemon aside now. Here it
Of
comes.
course. Can't believe I lost Giovanni the exact same way as last time. The same team, by the way. Sucked. I do know there's this one guy in Blaine's gym, one of his trainers, it just does nothing but self-destruct. So the whole plan on him is just to, just spam,
Here's the first
What
opponent
is it
of
called?
this gym series.
spam
Decisive
substitute.
victory is expected. Now. Ah! Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Oh, toxic! It opted to slowly damage the opponent. What a furious battle! Here it comes! Thunder! Super effective! Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Golbat! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air. How's that?
Oh, you mean Blaine's gym spamming Explosion? Or no, I would be spamming Substitute because the opponent would be spamming,
Confused!
Self-Destruct and Explosion.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I might have mixed up two.
Whoa! Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected. Now. Here it comes. Thunder! Oh, the attack missed.
We're doing this again, huh?
Flash up confused, friend. It's confused. They're both being cautious here. How's that? Super effective. Why? Take it down with one hit. What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Dodrio. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air. Savage attack. Whoa!
Oh, that was an unnecessary crit.
Pokemon choice. Gone! It's a one-hit wonder. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Raticate. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Ah!
That's incredible. I never once hit myself, but I landed all the thunders anyway.
And there goes the battle!
Yeah, that was pretty lucky.
How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a strong effort to win.
Magneton.
Now. Changing Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. Oh, it's Nidoking! Oh, a horrible freak! Its defense is down. They're both being cautious here. Here's
Are you
the
kidding?
Pokemon thing.
That's not fair.
Oh, it's Zero!
That is not fair.
What now? Oh, the attack missed! Will this Pokemon
Alright, I'm going for a
change the
gamble.
flow of battle?
Never mind. My gamble was gonna be just try and just sweep with Horn Drill anyway, but the Furo outspeeds, obviously, so that wouldn't work.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected. Now. Ah! Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Oh, toxic! It opted to slowly damage the opponent. What a furious battle! Here it comes! Thunder! Super effective! Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Golbat! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air. How's that? No!
Unnecessary
this
crit.
Pokemon looks wrong. Why? Take it down with one hit! There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Dodrio! The The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Savage attack! Wow, that's an effective hit!
Okay.
Gone! It's a one-hit wonder! And there goes the battle! How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a strong effort to win. Changing. Okay.
He was gonna switch to Magneton. Thing is, like, I can deal with a Magneton lead. I would just switch to Nidoking and then Earthquake it. But if it switches into it, then if I try and switch into Magneton, it could switch back and forth and just cause a loop. If I had the stuff to do the speedrun, then I had taken just like one team for 6, 7 gyms, one team for the Elite Four, and one team for Sabrina's gym. I would understand that. Like, if you see my splits, I only have splits up to Misty. It's because in the furthest run I made it, I died to Sabrina herself. It was some pretty stupid luck, too. That's kind of unfortunate, because Erica, Koga, Surge, and Brock are the easiest gym leaders in the run. Like, Giovanni, Blaine, and Sabrina are pretty much the top 3 hardest gyms in this run.
What now? There, it's a hit.
If I get paralyzed once.
There's the attack. Severe hit.
I'll just reset that.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected. Now. Here's the first move.
Really? Turn 1 again?
Vigorous attack.
Hello, how do you say that? Adia Rathid? Hope I said that right. How you doing?
What now? There, it's a hit.
Yep, no. Aizen. Okay. Hello, Aizen. How's life been going? Pretty decent. Oh, dude. Great. I hate it whenever I forget to reset live split. Because it messes up my best segment. Okay. Favorite anime? I generally don't watch anime. Movie? That's kind of a tough one, actually. I can say some movies I've seen recently. Like the other day, I finally gotten around to watching both Sonic movies. They're pretty good, actually. The second one was way better. Cowboy Bebop. I definitely never heard of that one. My girlfriend likes anime, and I've never heard of that one. Brock's gym shouldn't be that hard, is it? No. There's a reason he's the last gym. Like, his gym trainers have, like, first stage Pokemon. And, like, just, I think you mostly rely on Nidoking for that gym. This route does the hard gym leaders first, and then the easy ones second. But the rule is, with the Elite Four, you have to fight them last. Like, I can't just do the Elite Four first. Like, once we beat Sabrina, things will generally be pretty good off until we get, to the Elite Four. Hopefully we get there. Favorite Game Boy Advance game? Am I allowed to say Fire Red and Leaf Green? Or do you want me to give a non-Pokemon answer? The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. Yes, yeah, that's pretty much why. Bruh. How's that? Oh, the attack missed! Nailed the weak spot! Well, that's a new one. That's the first time I've ever died to a double-edged crit. Favorite starter from Gen 1? Dude. I can definitely say who it's not. I think if I was going just off of aesthetics, I would say Charmander. But in terms of actually, using it in a playthrough, like with a full team, honestly, I'd probably say Blastoise, but I don't know, there are much better water types in Kanto. And, like, fire types are generally pretty limited. I think I would use Charizard. Yeah, Charizard would be my favorite. Yeah, I know, I'm boring. I mean, I definitely do like Venusaur. It's just the main problem with Venusaur, like Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle in the early game. Like, it may not be like it, its moveset may not be like this in newer games, but in the original Kanto games, like Gen 1 or Fire Red and Leaf Green, its first grass move is Leech Seed and then Vine Whip. But Charmander just gets Ember and Squirtle gets Bubble, which can be used to take on Brock. Where am I from? I am from the Crazy Land. On Misty's gym, you always have a Gengar. I know Gengar is used on a couple teams in this run. I don't remember if it's on Misty's team. I'm pretty sure it's Gengar. I'm not doing that. Is Jinx allowed? I do use Jinx on this run. Hopefully if I can even get to it. Yeah, see? You can see Jinx and Gengar on a couple of these teams. There's even Abra on some of them. In this Gym Leader Castle, Abra is actually the hardest hitting Psychic user. Because Kadabra and Alakazam don't have Psychic in this, but Abra does. Which is kind of funny. Because Abra is pretty fast. Like, for some gyms, we pretty much sweep with Abra. A decisive victory is expected. The only Pokemon that's not allowed is Mewtwo and Mew, because you cannot rent them. The only way to have Mewtwo or Mew is to transfer from your own game. Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Oh, toxic! It opted to slowly damage the opponent. What a furious battle! Anime C. Here it comes! Thunder! Super effective! Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Golbat! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air. How's that? Oh, the attack missed! Flash up confused ray. It's
one is conceding an inch. Savage attack. Oh.
Actually, Mewtwo only Mew is round 2 Prime Cup, so you can unlock Mew as a rental in round 2. Can you guys see why this guy sucks? Imagine if we had to start at Brock, we would pretty much get an hour 20 into the run and just always die at Giovanni. That would just suck.
Here's the first move. A decent hit. Vigorous attack. Severe hit.
Man, I'm really upset how Pokemon Stadium fixed crit chances. Because it seems like for most Pokemon, except Slash spammers, you pretty much rarely see crits.
What now? There, it's a hit.
I got Mew, but not registered on the Hall of Fame. Oh. Like you got it from Stadium, or you transferred it from a Gen 1 cartridge? Because I know you can use the Mew glitch. All 149 rentals. Oh, is that what the Hall of Fame thing is for? You have to beat gym leader. You have to beat the Elite Four with specific teams, and for every Pokemon it gets a statue. I thought it reads your cartridge and uses that Hall of Fame data. That's what I thought it did.
Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Wow! Taken down with one hit. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Golbat. The remaining Pokemon count is
Stadium.
3-1.
Oh, okay.
The battle has become one.
Yeah, I never, like, beaten round 1 or anything. All I've ever done in this game is just play Gym Leader Castle and do free battles. I've done mini games too. I pretty much never bothered with the Prime Cups.
There goes the battle.
Turn 18, 26 days. Oh, congrats.
How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a strong effort to win.
Here's the double team spammer himself.
Here's the first move.
Nice. You guys remember that one run where I missed Thunder, it used double team, and then I crit the Thunder?
This is a wild one from the word go.
Oh, finally. Thank you for not switching the Magneton again. Congrats on the victory, thanks.
Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Wow! Taken down with one hit! There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Poliwrath! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. There's the attack! Super effective!
Okay, that is the luckiest Labman fight I've had all day. All the other Labman fights have been pretty bad. If I had a PC, I could do a run, but I don't know how to get the stream placed on Twitch. There's plenty of YouTube tutorials to like help you get started. I started streaming on Twitch like probably 5 years ago, but right now and then I switched to YouTube, so my Twitch was inactive, but I started multi-streaming about 7-8 months ago. So It's definitely a little bit of setup, but it's not too much work. Thank you, Red Hood, for stopping by. And of course, there's Zapdos. Oh no, that's not Substitute. Who knows? That might come in handy. Okay, maybe that flash helped. He missed Thunder Wave, so yeah. It's called not getting punished for being dumb.
What now? The move failed. What a furious battle. What's that?
Dude, he has the flash. I should not be missing.
What's this? Oops, that's a miss.
I think flash is still, I think accuracy is still 66%. Okay, he's switching.
Oh, it's technical.
That makes sense because his stats got lowered.
Here it comes. Thunder. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? How's that?
You started streaming on your phone at a Japanese event. Yeah, you can also stream from your phone too.
Oh,
I guess, like, for some things, it's not the best.
What will the next Pokemon
If it's still 66%, one flash might be optimal. It would be. It would just cost an extra turn. But the thing is, it noticed the flash and then it switched out. I think I would do it if that was his last Pokemon. Just for safety. Crit, nice.
What'll it do?
I still have the sub up too.
The substitute disappears. The intense battle continues.
Alright, so now I need this one to hit.
Savage attack.
Oh, okay.
Miss the target.
Oh, this sucks.
What now?
Hello, Queen of Nerds.
Oops, it's paralyzed. Fireworks are flying in this battle. What's that? Oh, the attack missed. There it goes. Oops, that's
Really?
a
We
miss.
both missed?
What a furious battle. What's this? Severe hit.
Hey, you started it, Shadow.
How's that?
Oh my
Miss the
god.
target. Neither one is conceding an inch.
Just the world's longest staring contest.
Savage attack. Powerful strike.
Oh, that sucked. Gen 4 has the best rentals. Are you talking about, Battle Revolution? I remember the rentals in that game being kind of trash. They were like mid-evolved Pokemon. I know to start with. I don't know if you unlock more rentals later. Yeah, you reset if the Zapdos beats you, but it just needed one more Thunder, and I just missed 2 or 3 Thunders. Or the Battle Factory, maybe.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected. Here's the first move. A decent hit. Vigorous attack.
Oh, you meant the Battle Factory. Okay.
Oh, the attack missed.
I'm so not ready to go back to YouTube, lol. Why not? You've been stressed? Yeah, I get that.
the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
I have not once beaten Giovanni today. It's been over an hour.
Here's the first move.
And that just shows you how bad Giovanni's gym is.
Vigorous attack. Severe hit. What a furious battle.
Same stress, the reason why I haven't been going to many. Yeah, I get that. Everyone needs to, like, take time to themselves.
Thunder. Good hit. Oh, is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Golbat.
Doesn't almost every runner use an emulator of the original N64? Or is that all meant for the Switch these times? Well, I think most people are running on Switch just because it's an official version, and the game slightly runs faster because there's not as much lag. I mean, I have a personal best on the N64. It was around a 153, but I'm not doing these runs on N64 because the Switch version, like, it's in HD, it'll look better to you guys, plus there's less lag. So technically, Switch is the most optimal to speedrun this game, at least this category, but it is in a separate category from N64. He's probably talking about our pets, I'm assuming.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
Switch also has the purple jinx so you don't get banned from Twitch. No, they wouldn't ban me from Twitch, because there are people who play on the N64 version.
They're both being cautious here. Whoa! Oops, that's a miss.
Twitch 100% do stupid shit. I mean, you can't underestimate them. They started allowing a lot of stupid stuff on Twitch.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series.
Your channel almost got banned on Twitch once. Well, I know when my brother was trying to stream some of his own randomizers to YouTube, for some reason he kept getting copyright striked. So, I think he mostly had to stop streaming to YouTube. I have no idea how, though. I don't know if he's mixing them up with claims, but he keeps telling me they're strikes. Dude!
What a furious battle!
There are people doing green screen titties on Twitch. Doesn't surprise me. There's a gigantic streaming category on Twitch called hot tub streams. And I was curious, so I stopped by one of them to see what the fuss was about. And it's definitely not for people like me. Like, I ain't a simp. Like, I'm not gonna pay 1,000 Twitch bits to get my name written on someone's hot tub. I'm not doing that shit. Good? Yeah. I don't get copyright strikes, but I got a claim for your first episode of Minish Cap. The stupidest copyright claim I've ever gotten, I was doing a regular Zelda randomizer. I wasn't randomizing the music back then. And it was, I was in Zora's Domain, and it was playing the vanilla Zora's Domain music coming straight from the game itself. I got claimed for using someone's remix of it. And I tried to dispute the claim, but the dispute got denied, so I got pissed off and I just deleted the VOD. Because now they're not going to get any money from it. I'm only on Twitch for stuff like the Canadian lad, Astral Spiff. Never heard of him. I mean, right now I'm just multi-streaming, just so my Twitch account's not inactive, but... Plus, it's also a good way to, like, get yourself out to new people, like, because if someone on Twitch discovers my stream and likes it, they may stop by other streams, or maybe sub to the YouTube channel, because they see that the YouTube chat's the one visible. So that makes a benefit to watch on YouTube. I mean, if that person subs, then that's one person I wouldn't have gotten without streaming to Twitch. Plus, it takes minimum effort.
It has to make up for lost ground.
I mean, I've seen one or two different people on Twitch today in the chat. Canada is real. I was born there. Are you sure? I heard Canada just consists of ice caps, forests, and some cities mostly on the border.
Oh, it's Raticate! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
You're chilling. Hello,
has become one-sided.
Okatoan. Okay, yeah, I got 2 people on Twitch as soon as I said that. What is your best run on the Switch? Look at the right side. Not available. I haven't gotten one yet. I can't compare against my PB because it was on N64. That wouldn't be fair. So I need to get a PB. But if you look at my splits, I've never once beaten Sabrina. Razor 2, I live in the US now, but that was because of college. Don't you live here though, or are you still in college?
How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a
And the dogs keep barking outside. Oh, you live here now? Okay.
Now.
My husband actually gets homesick easy, surprisingly. Like, whenever he visits your family in Canada? Like, stuff like that. Things would definitely get interesting if I can just beat Giovanni, because stuff's just getting repetitive.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series.
I mean, I almost got past Giovanni 2 separate times, but he just had the worst team.
Now.
Whenever he's outside the US, he gets homesick. Ah.
Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
I mean, I can get homesick too. Usually it takes me a week.
It opted to slowly damage the opponent.
Like when I had to stay with, like this one Thanksgiving, we were in California with my grandmother for Thanksgiving. I was down there for a couple of weeks, but definitely halfway through I was feeling homesick.
What now?
Especially since I did not like being in California. Canada seems not worth visiting. I've never been there. I mean, I live about 120 miles from the border. But when he went to Hawaii, which is in the US, he still called his Moxie Mister. I swear he's a mama's boy.
What will the next Pokemon
Well, I can guarantee you, I'm not one of those.
Oh, it's Dodrio! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2.
If you have family there, yeah, but other than that, not really.
Savage attack! Oops, that's a miss. What's that? Severe hit! The intense battle continues! There it goes!
Oh. I was hoping to kind of figure something out. I don't know if they fixed this in Stadium, but I know in Gen 1, if you kill something while you're poisoned, you don't take poison damage. I don't know if that was fixed or if they left that. Because, like, they fixed some things, but not others. Like, I hate that they did that. Like, I wish the mechanics were the same. I mean, I totally believe that. I mean, there's a whole stereotype of Canada being, like, just filled with nice people who say sorry all the time. It depends. Is your record the 153? I believe it was that. That's my only ever PB. I only have one PB in the stadium. When I completed that run, I didn't want to run the game again. Like, I remember being upset. It's the only one that's on my, well, it's on my, I know it's on my speedrun.com page. I only have one PB. But yeah, even that one was quite bad. I think Lorelei took me 2 tries. Like, I remember something went horribly wrong. Like, I remember just vaguely one of the Elite Four fights. I think it was Lorelei. Like, Lorelei has the chance to be very easy. Just use 3 thunders. But if you miss 1 thunder, you're in for a world of hurt. Because her Pokemon hit hard. Lance is kind of similar. I mean, Vancouver, they have a lot of movies being filmed there. In fact, it was funny trying to go to school and my mom's car was stopped because of a movie being set up. Didn't know Vancouver was the Canadian Hollywood. You know what's funny? Whenever I see anyone say they're from Vancouver, I ask them which one, because there is actually a city in Washington State called Vancouver. And no, it's not near the border. It's like all the way at the bottom part of it. There's a city there called Vancouver. I see lots of records on speedruns that don't have a name. Well, I know I have an account. All my records should have my name.
And there goes the battle!
Alright, Lab Man, we are back again. Speaking of homesick, I got nostalgia walking through the ghetto, I think is the word, district I've grown up. Yeah, that's the accurate word. Again? Remember that one run where Labman didn't do any of that stuff? You know, before I do another run, I'm gonna do something really quick. You only get homesick if your mom calls. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. I don't know where my home truly is, but I know it's not Texas. My heart's never been there. Well, I mean, you should know if you've ever lived in Texas. I've only been to Texas one time, in Houston. I hated Houston. The place is just so humid. There's way too many people down there. Like, it was 65 outside, but it felt like you were in a sauna. Like, you could take a shower, dry yourself off, and you're still not dry.
What a furious battle!
You've never been to Texas yet? Well, I think your state borders Texas. Yeah, Annie, I made you mod. Same with Shadow. Because you two go to the stream pretty regularly, and, I pretty much fired one of my old mods. So, yep, you're a mod now. Just standard mod.
How will the type difference affect that? Oh, a horrible freak! The move failed to click.
Which one did you fire? Game dev. We don't speak with him anymore. I know that Worcester's the record holder on the Switch. I know he does speedrun streams of Stadium on the Switch. Right now he's doing Gym Leader Castle Round 2. I would watch if he didn't stream at like 11 at night where I am.
Oh, the attack missed.
Like if he didn't stream so late for me, I'd
Neither
watch.
one is conceding an inch. What's that? There, it's a hit.
Honestly, I'm so busy talking to chat,
Savage attack.
I'm just spamming Thunder and just reading chat, and I'm like, wait, have I beaten the Moltres? I wasn't paying attention. All that fight is just spam Thunder. Why did you also think it was him? Have you noticed, he hasn't been to a stream lately? Yeah, I'm not gonna get into the details of it, obviously, but, Steve and I, just agreed to part ways with him.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
You have an idea? I'm sure you do. All you have to do is just listen to Steve during his
Here's the
streams.
first move.
Because you'll probably remember some of the issues he was having with him. Sometimes I wish I can just load a save state at the start and just make it quicker to reset, but I know save states for any reason in a speedrun is banned. Even if it's to, like, get to the start faster. Like, they just ban it if you use it outright. So I have to reset. I mean, the alternative is just to press start and quit the fight, but sometimes I think that's slower if you're in the middle of a move animation, so I just press the ZR button that's on the controller right here, and I just reset. So yeah, with him not really being with us anymore, like for all our backported solo runs for Red and Blue, I pretty much have to do all the work. I originally was just making the sprites, but now I have to make the ROMs too. It's a good thing before we parted ways, he did teach me, but it was only like if we needed one on the spot. Yeah, banning all save states, I know why they did it, it's just annoying.
Taken down on the word go! This is a wild one from the word go.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you can edit in the disassembly.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air. Ah! Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Oh, toxic! It opted to slowly damage the opponent. What a furious
I actually tested my knowledge of the red and blue disassembly to make like my own kind of ROM hack.
down and out.
Bro, when I was a kid, we didn't have save
There's
states.
a difference in the
Yeah,
number
right.
of reserved Pokemon.
You know what? When I was trying to do my playthroughs of Majora's Mask on here,
Oh, it's
my brother
Golbat.
told me to quit using save states, and I'm like, hey, if Nintendo officially endorses save states on here,
The
then it is
battle
not
has
cheating.
become one-sided.
Like, if they didn't want you to use save states, they wouldn't have added them.
Oh, the attack missed.
Do you guys also play Kaizo? I have no interest in Kaizo because that mode to me is just like one giant number lottery.
Neither one is conceding
Like, if you
an
just
inch.
randomize absolutely everything about a Pokemon, it doesn't really feel like Pokemon anymore. Just doesn't feel like it anymore. Oh, you know what's funny? Speaking about save states, we didn't have those as a kid. We used to have this console. It was called a Retron 5. You could like plug in like, you could put in like an NES or SNES cartridge, stuff like that, and you can actually play the game. But how it works, it doesn't actually play the game. It dumps the game as a ROM on the thing itself, and it lets you play with speed up mode, cartridges, or save states, stuff like that. And I was playing Fire Red on there, just playing it on the TV, because it had a Game Boy Advance slot in it too.
A decisive victory is expected.
And I remember I was playing Fire Red. I was in the Safari Zone. I actually found a shiny Venomoth, and I tried to catch it with baits and like Pokeballs, but it ran away, and I was so upset. But that was before I knew that the Retron had save state functions. If I knew about it, I would have save stated until I caught it, and then I would have just dumped the save file on my cartridge, and then it would have been a legitimate shiny. Like, I still kick myself about that.
What now?
I remember it was blue.
There, it's a hit.
That was sad.
Here it comes. Thunder!
Back in my day, we had to turn off our entire DS because there wasn't an option to exit the game.
Neither one.
Yeah, I didn't really know about soft resetting. I think the reason I knew about that was just because I was randomly just pressing buttons one day, and it just reset, and like, what happened? Angry button mashing, exactly. I think after a couple more runs... Oh, damn it, get out of there. After a couple more runs, I'm gonna probably take like a 5-minute break. And then I'll come do some more runs. There's a video called I Hate Houston. I mean, what? Oh, Retron, that's just like playing on a Chinese system. Well, it was basically an emulator on a hardware piece of console. But hey, the fact you could play all those games together as one was quite nice. Although we quit playing with it because the controller was a piece of shit that came with it. And our other controllers were just breaking, and some of our cartridges wouldn't read on it, plus we never just really played it. Although I did use the Retron to beat the original Legend of Zelda on NES. Because when we were given it for Christmas one year, our mom and dad included some other games on it. NES Zelda was one of them. Damn, you guys are lucky. You can at least play the emulator. In India, you really don't... It really didn't get popular till 2011. Huh, didn't know that.
There, it's a hit. There's the attack.
Fun fact, trying to do the same inputs on a Switch will instead lead you to the backup save file.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I remember you mentioned that about Sword and Shield one time.
What's that?
Dude, I am getting unlucky rocket fights. Pokemon on Switch has a backup save file in case of corruption. I mean, that's good. Don't you have to do it was Scarlet and Violet, not Shield? Okay. So, I'm playing Renegade Platinum on emulator, but playing Heart Gold Soul Silver on hardware is peak. Exactly. And it's just a console that was like 20-25 euros over here. I remember it was pretty cheap. I just really love the fact that, like, when you put the cartridge in, it doesn't use the save directly from the game. It makes its own ROM, and you play the ROM on the system. And then when you save the game, if you want to put the save on your cartridge, it can dump the save file for you. Like, I remember doing that to get, like, I remember using, like, with my Fire Red, I would use that in combination with save states. I would use that in combination with save states to try and have, like, 3 save files at once. Try and get all the version exclusives on one cartridge. You played Zelda games? Yeah, I do, actually. Sometimes I stream Ocarina of Time randomizers. But if you want to know, like, what Zelda games I've played, Zelda 1, Link's Awakening on the Game Boy, Ocarina of Time, I'm about to beat Majora's Mask in my free time, the Minish Cap,
A decisive victory is expected.
Link Between Worlds, Ocarina of Time 3D, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I have tried to play Skyward Sword on the Switch, but even the Switch, like, it tried to fix some of the bad controls, but they're still bad.
Vigorous attack.
I wouldn't recommend attempting to do so yourself unless you already have both Heart Gold Silver and a DS, solely due to the price. Homebrew might be a better option compared to cartridge. I don't blame people. Like, the reason the prices are going up so high is because people generally like our age are getting to the point where they're nostalgia for those games, but they no longer have their original system. Maybe they like sold it as a child at a yard sale or something. So they want to buy them and relive the memory. Because obviously playing on emulators is not the same thing. Like, you gotta, like, hold the system to, like, truly feel the nostalgic wave. So that's why those are charging so much money now. I think the same thing happened with red and blue cartridges back then. Hope they really launch the new Switch. I don't think they're gonna announce anything till at least next year. The reason I reset there is because the Moltres is a 2-shot anyway. So if I miss, I'm just gonna reset. Yeah, I played a lot on the 2DS. Like, the 2DS was like my main hub, although I did have a DS Lite for a long time. My main one was white, but then I got a pink one. I really did not like the pink one, but it worked, so I just rolled with it. But I remember after a while, the top screen, like, started having those, like, green flickering lines, so I only ever used it for GBA games.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
But yeah, on this fight, I don't mind a Thunder Miss. Like, if it's on a Pokemon that's normally a one-shot. Too bricky. I honestly disagree with you on that. Like, the main problem with, like, the DS and 3DS systems is that the hinge always broke easily. And the fact that the 2DS was a single brick, it kind of felt like an original Game Boy. Plus, it was a lot sturdier. The Retron consoles are almost banned for sales over because the retro game stores can't have them anymore since the SNES Mini is also which also came as a Retron Mini. Really? The new 2DS XL was peak. It was a great system, but I'm just saying, like, it was nice I grew up with the what you call it, 2DS.
Oh, is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
3DS ones were alright. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and the Gen 7 games were incredible.
How will the type difference affect that? It's building energy for the next attack.
I mean, X and Y, like, the overworld looked nice, and the music was actually quite good. Character design looked nice, but the whole game was just too easy. Even back then, it was too easy.
Battle continue.
The reason I like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire so much was because I never played the Hoenn games as a kid. Like, we got hand-me-down games from my older siblings, which included, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. They never had the Hoenn games, so we never got to play it till the remakes. Like, I played Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, Unova, but I never played Hoenn, and the remakes was the first time I've ever played them. X and Y was just raw. It's raw. Yeah. That's why I'm looking forward to Legend ZA. Like, I mean, obviously, I would want a Gen 5 remake, but it'll come eventually. Like, it'll come eventually. Like, it is nice that they're trying to do something back in Kalos, because Kalos really needed more love. Like, I think Unova can wait. X and Y were the worst when they were released. That was... No, actually. That was every single Pokemon game after Gen 4. Like, when Black and White came out, Black and White was the most divisive Pokemon game of all time. Because they hated how during the main story, it was only new Pokemon. But over time, people grew to love it. For minimum, medium, rare, I will not have that in my chat. Come on. No, the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire games were awesome. Don't listen to what those IGN people say. Yeah, Sun and Moon were also really hated when it came out because they got rid of the Pokemon gyms. But over time, people grew to love them. I mean, I think at this point, people started to look fondly back on Sword and Shield as a Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I don't get that. Like, Sword and Shield was a very mid game. But it'll happen, like, probably in like 10 years or something, people might replay Scarlet and Violet as nostalgia or something.
It's a one-hit wonder.
Medium rare is good. I'm saying at worst. They're good at the worst? You mean they're the best worst game? Honestly, between 3DS and Switch, I'd say Scarlet and Violet are the best, and Aura's the best 3DS game. I agree on, well, honestly, I would agree with you on that, just because the Gen 7 games were so slow because of all the cutscenes and dialogue. It was more like creating Pokemon to your Diamond and Pearl and Black and White, especially a 6 IV Ditto. Yeah. Finally, we're back at the Cool Trainer. It's been a while. Right and left.
Here's the third trainer battle with only the gym leader left after this.
Are you again?
What kind of battle can we expect to see? It created a substitute. It used Thunder Wave. The move failed to click. What
I hate that people try to use SS to say Sword and Shield, so that's Soul Silver.
What now?
I always do SWSH.
The bear hit.
Scarlet and Violet, I do SV. Soul Silver.
What
Actually, I never refer to Soul Silver on its own, like with Heart Gold. I always say HGSS. Or ORAS. Or BW.
There's the attack.
Or B2W2.
A decent hit. What's this? The substitute disappeared.
I'm gonna be risky. I'm not gonna set the sub back up, but if I miss this Thunder, I will get paralyzed.
Here it comes. Thunder. Oops,
Of course.
that's a miss.
It had to happen.
What'll it do? Oops, it's paralyzed.
Every time.
Fireworks are
I got
flying
every
in this
legendary with at least 3 to 4 IVs on BDSP. I think I caught most of the legendaries. Not some of the like ones where you need like both copies to get. Like, you know, those legendaries. Like when the 2 were version exclusives. But I did get the other ones. I actually got the shiny charm in BDSP. I did catch most of them in the game. I did use Pokemon Home to bring in like 80 or 90 Pokemon.
Oh, it's Clefable. It has to make up for lost ground. How will the
I usually play HGSS too, but I sometimes say SS because I haven't played Heart Gold. But it's the same game. Like, the main difference is, like, you go to the Tin Tower first instead of the Whirl Islands.
What a furious battle!
Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm still gonna move on, though, because at least I'm done with it. I just want to fight past I just want to run past Giovanni for once. SS in German's not good. Yeah, you might want to reword that.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Oh, it's Jolteon! The Pokemon are entirely different.
And I quit playing the Pokemon games on the Switch. I mean, there are some good Pokemon games on the Switch. There's the Rescue Team remake, there's Legends Arceus is pretty good. I mean, Scarlet and Violet, I understand a lot of the issues people have with that game, but casually I did enjoy them. Sword and Shield, kind of like the opposite. Like, the games ran better, but the story was worse. And Scarlet and Violet's the complete opposite. The story's better, but the games ran worse. And I never played the Let's Go games. Hello, Joel Lloyd. Scarlet and Violet were the worst Pokemon games in the history of the series, right next to Black. Hey, I don't want to hear that blasphemy about Black and White 1. I don't want to hear that blasphemy. Don't compare Black and White 1 to Scarlet and Violet. Like, that offends me so much. Finally, we're back at Giovanni. You guys think third tries the charm?
This is it! The final gym leader, Giovanni, the dawn of ground
Boros
Pokemon.
again?
The challenger has to work hard for the win.
I mean, my one complaint about Black and White 1 is that the level scaling was kind of slow. Like, the final gym leader didn't, like, the strongest Pokemon you face is level 52, when in most games it's at least low 60s. So I think it kind of had a Johto similar problem. If one person pays our postal service card, I'll time them out for 69 minutes. Hey, didn't you say you weren't going to abuse your powers?
How will the type difference affect
X and Y and Oras were the best. Oras was really good. X and Y, like,
what now?
I do think it's mid, but compared to Sword and Shield, like, if I was asked if I liked X and Y or Sword and Shield better, I'd probably say X and Y. That is good.
Furious battle. What's that? A decent hit.
Just time out people who either spam stuff or ask if they can say racist things.
Drill that weak spot. Oh! Is it down and
Please
out?
don't be Nidoking again.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
Yeah, I didn't agree with how they did the levels in that game. It had a similar problem to Heart Gold Soul Silver, but the story was still incredibly good.
Hit the weak spot.
88 is racist.
Oh, hit down. What will the next Pokemon
Alright,
be?
I don't think the Doug Trio can kill. I'm gonna try a self-destruct.
The remaining Pokemon
Right?
stock
Yeah.
is 2 to 1.
I think I outspeed.
The combatants
Yep.
are making sparks fly.
Come on, this thing has shitty HP in defense. There's no way this... Oh, crit. Awesome.
Block the weak.
Finally, we got past Giovanni.
Wow.
It may have taken an hour 41 minutes, but we finally did it.
Wow, they're down. They're both down. That's it. Stay clear.
Finally, we can move on to Blaine, the second hardest gym leader. Oh yeah, I'll add you, Shadow. Thanks for reminding me. Why ADA is racist? I have no idea, actually. Alright, A, C up, C.
Here comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
No, it is a game that lacks passion in the Pokemon feeling. It's a game that has an art style to be too kid-like for a 3-year-old. The graphics are similar to Gen 4. That doesn't make sense.
Bad Pokemon choice. That was quick. Down already. This is a wild
On top of that,
one
eye
from the
blinding
word
diversity
go.
forcing every character and NPC to be an eyesore perfect mix. I never really saw that as an issue.
How will the type difference affect battle?
Like, Pokemon games in general just had like a good cast of people.
Pokemon looks wrong. It's getting
Also, if you
pumped
guys are wondering, they did fix focus energy in this game.
Furious battle.
Admit it, they're bad? No. That's still blasphemy.
Oh, ice punch. That one hurt. Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
I mean, you can have your own opinion, but you can't get me to say that they're bad.
It's Machoke. The remaining Pokemon count is 3 to 1.
I'm assuming your age is
Battle
called
has
17.
become one-sided.
Really?
How's that? Super effective.
That's kind of a low insult.
Why? Take it
But I
down
will
with
say,
one hit.
Pokemon White was the first game I actually owned that wasn't a hand-me-down from my older siblings. Like, Black and White 1 were really good. Black and White 2, I obviously like them better, because they improved upon Black and White, and I liked the story. It isn't. Yeah, that's kind of a low blow. This guy, Sunsong.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm to earn victory.
I mean, diversity is okay, just don't make that the main focus. Like, we don't need to focus on it. Diversity is at its best when you're not trying to force it.
Down already. This is a wild one from the word go.
It's unnatural for every character in a game to be a perfect mix. It's an eyesore.
Alakazam.
Well, I mean, if you think about it...
How
Hold
will
on.
the type difference affect that?
If you think about it, the game takes place in New York City. New York City has a huge diverse amount of people, so it kind of makes sense. It kind of matches where the region's based off of.
Awesome counter.
Counter. What kind of Alakazam has counter?
What a furious battle. What now? A decent hit.
That's wild. I'm 24 too, so you grew up Gens 1 4 and still think Scarlet Violet's... Oh, you're talking to Shadow.
Nail the weak spot.
She didn't say... She just said it. She just said she likes the games. It's just there are problems.
There's a difference in the number
America
of
is a melting
preserved
pot.
Pokemon.
What makes you think that? Like, just look out a window?
Oh, it's starving. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. What's that? Oh,
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna live. Oh, I lived that. Never mind.
here it comes. Thunder. That one hurt.
Hello,
It's a
time
one-hit
relativity.
wonder.
Hello, Tivity.
And there
I see what you
goes
did
the
there.
battle.
Alright, super nerd. No, the alternative is simply not. The alternative is nature. You really think Japanese dudes make game weren't rolling their eyes? No, have you not been to New York City?
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is waiting right after this.
Alright, this is the exploding guy.
Now, it created a substitute. It used self-destruct. The substitute disappeared. Wow! Going down. This is a wild one from the word go.
Let's all praise on with the next Gen 2 remakes aren't the like pathetic Let's Go games.
Oh, it's not.
The Gen 2 remake sort of how BDSP was. Well, I would hope the graphics are at least a little better. But I do agree with you on the Let's Go part. Like, there were all those rumors about a Gen 2 Let's Go, and I'm really glad that the rumors were untrue, because that would have sucked. If the next main series game was that.
Wow! Going down. There's a difference in the number of reserved
Yeah,
Pokemon.
don't ban or timeout people unless I give the okay.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. A decent hit. It created a substitute.
I did mess up the fight a bit. My notes say if Electrode comes out, switch to Nidoking. But yeah, that's clearly a misturn.
Oh, it's Nidoking. What now? Oh, the attack missed.
Earthquake Seon,
Will
right?
this Pokemon
Seon.
swap change
It's
the
every
flow of
commercial
battle?
too. Well,
What's that? Oh,
I mean, I
it's
get people
another
have
miss.
been saying that, but like, here's the thing: what does that have to do with the game? Like, this is your first time showing up to the stream, and you've done nothing but complain.
Ah, take it down with one hit.
Everything we do over here in the Netherlands is holding a Let's Go event. Really?
And there goes the battle.
Put the guy on timeout. Like, I don't like first-time viewers coming to the stream and doing nothing but bitching. I don't like that. I mean, if you were a regular, then I would just tolerate the bitching. I have no idea. Oh, no. It's, left, up, down. I pressed right, so I had to undo that.
This is it. The showdown against Lane. The leader of Cinnabar Gym is a fire Pokemon technician. Treat him lightly and you'll get burned.
I mean, Annie's a regular, but, she likes to complain about things, but she's a regular, so I tolerate it.
A decent hit.
Yeah, I don't know about that guy being a racist or not, like, that was the only thing he's complaining about, like, and it diverged just other things.
That was quick. Down already. This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's Kangaskhan.
I only ever complain when it's, like, when that stuff is clearly forced. Like, if they're like, hey, look at us, we're diverse, take us seriously. It's like stuff like that.
There's the attack. Super effective. An exchange of heavy blows. Neither Pokemon is backing down.
Yeah, Black and White 1 is the worst game of all time. That was just complete blasphemy.
Is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
I'm definitely gonna have a much better Blaine split than last time, that's for sure.
The remaining
Am I allowed to
Pokemon
say
count
forced
is
diversity is
3-1.
bad because it feels lazy? Forced diversity is just virtue signaling. That's all it is. You're trying to get, like, popularity points.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yeah, that was just a rant going into something else.
What will the next Pokemon be?
I mean, yeah, like Disney, for example.
Oh, it's Starmie.
Surf, see ya.
The remaining Pokemon
Bumblebee,
is
yep.
2-1. The combatants are making sparks fly. Vigorous attack. His speed is down. What's that? Nail the weak spot. What a furious battle. Bumblebee. Wow, that's an effective hit. Wow, going down.
It depends on the kind of diversity that's helpful. Like, diversity of thought is good. But, like, if the only thing you're basing diversity off of is just how people look, then that's not the best kind of diversity. The best diversity is people, like, with different ideas or, like, different backgrounds. Alright, so in the entirety of Misty's gym, there's only a single reset point. And it's if this person chooses Wartortle. Because I'm going to be leading with Gengar, but if the Wartortle uses Dig and it crits, I have a 97% chance to die. That's only if it uses Wartortle and then Dig. Bro's just ranting about how people look. Yeah, it just diverged into that. I agree on Disney. It's just all their old films and just start switching everything. I mean, people never complained about it at all because it was not forced. But then as of lately, they've been starting to force it a lot.
Oh, it's Wartortle! How will the type difference affect that? How's that? Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. It's burrowed underground. What a furious battle.
I've already gotten this far. I'm not risking it. I'm switching to Zapdos. Don't remind me of Disney. The butchering of the Little Mermaid marketing. Don't make Black center character. You can't make her properly visible. I mean, yeah, it was like kind of like that kind of stuff. Have you guys like ever seen those memes of like have you guys ever seen the meme of like what's the meme called? It like shows a piece of anime and it shows like the Netflix adaptation and it just shows someone that looks nothing like the original character. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like the original Little Mermaid was a white lady with the red hair, but then the person they cast for the live action clearly did not look like that at all. Like nothing matched the original character. So that kind of stuff is forced, like when you don't match the source material.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. There it goes! Wow, that's an effective hit!
Yeah, I've seen the leaked Snow White images.
Taken down with one
Like,
hit.
apparently, the backlash to those leaked images were, the backlash was so bad that they had to delay the movie just because of the leaked images. At first, people didn't think the images were real. They thought it was AI generated. I kind of thought it was. You'd be more mad if they didn't make the hair red. I mean, the hair's not red in that live action. Okay.
How will the gym's second opponent
Thunder
conduct
against
battle?
Pidgey and Seadra.
We'll need a
Blow up
strong
every
effort
other
to
league.
win.
After self-destruct, go to Cloister and self-destruct against the second Pokemon. Yeah.
Severe hit. Wow! Going down. This is a wild one from the word.
Alright,
go.
I'm gonna send out Persian.
Oh, it's Persian.
What's the main attacking move
It has
button?
to make up for lost ground.
See, right.
How will the type difference affect
I'm just gonna
that?
double edge the Voltorb, and then try and defeat whatever's second.
Double edge. Nail the weak spot.
This might be the
Oh,
run.
is it
Don't
down
say
and
that.
out?
I've never once beaten Sabrina.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Because I died to Sabrina last time due to some stupid shit.
Oh, it's Jigglypuff. We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside. Neither Pokemon is backing down. There's the attack. Harsh blow.
Yeah, guys, don't show Steve this run. He's gonna get triggered on using double edge.
Brilliant flash. Accuracy took a hit. What a furious battle.
Yeah, a lot of the live actions were pretty bad. I think the first, what was it called?
There, it's a hit.
The first Maleficent movie, apparently that's a live-action remake. I've never seen the original, but the first Maleficent was... I liked it. I saw the second one. I wasn't really a fan of the second one.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues. Savage attack. Heavy damage.
How did that live? That is impressive.
There it is, Kinesis. Accuracy took a hit.
I actually don't even know Steve's Discord. He
Neither one
doesn't
is
have one.
succeeding an inch.
He doesn't like being a member of so many servers. He won't even join my server.
There it goes.
I might join the Pokemon Stadium sooner or later on the Switch. Just need to get the expansion pack. Yeah, that's like the main thing. I did upgrade from a single, from like an individual expanded plan to a family plan. So I was able to get my brother and my girlfriend under it for free. I mean, you can hold up to 8 people. I would just have to find people. Swimmer. Thunder versus All.
Here's the third trainer battle with only
Well,
the
speaking of which, I have 2 servers I made. My community server and a random Pokemon server I made for Pokemon nerds and nerdettes. What's your Discord role on that, Queen of Nerds? You paid for the family plan? I'm guessing you have your own family under it too?
Taken down on the word go! This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's Clefairy!
No, just friends? Oh, okay. I don't think any of my IRL friends have a Switch.
There's the attack!
I know one of my girlfriends has a friend and his girlfriend that have Switch. I don't know if they have Switch Online, but if they don't, I can let them under my plan.
What a furious battle!
Well, Shadow, I only call you that when you say nerds and nerdettes.
Vigorous attack!
I don't really need a family pack, I'm the only one who owns a Switch. Yeah, that makes sense. I mainly just did it so my other people could do it. Do you think I could hook up the dock to a CRT? You would probably need an HDMI to composite adapter. I know you can get those.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I don't know how well it would look, though.
Here it comes. Thunder!
Like, the original game on the N64 would look better than that. Because the N64, it was meant to look good on a CRT.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
You're too broke for a family plan. Get someone else to pay the family plan and just get you for free.
The remaining
You're
Pokemon
friends with that
count
person
is
for the
3-1.
Switch plan.
The battle has become one-sided. How's that?
Bruh.
That's a miss. What's this? Yeah, it's a hit.
Isn't the family pack $49.99 a year? I think in US dollars, I think that's for the regular plan. I have the family expanded plan. I think that's 60 or 70 a year. It's one of those two. Also remember, I'm saving for a house. Yeah, I am too, but it's only $70 a year. Like, I have the spare income for that. Reject paid online plan, embrace shitty CRT. Hey, if you play a analog like type system like NES or N64 or like PS1, they look the best on a CRT. That's what the games were meant for. Like on a flat screen TV, for example, the game could look pretty stretched and blurry. That's one of the reasons I'm playing on the Switch.
This is it. The battle against Misty, the Cerulean Gym Leader.
I meant shared interests. Oh, sure.
Let's see what the challenger has in store for her. Here it comes. Thunder! Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. That was quick. Down already. This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it starts. How will the type difference affect that? Ah! No! This Pokemon looks wrong! Why? Take it down with one hit! There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's starting! The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. How's that? Super effective!
Cool. I made up some time on the Misty split too.
It's a one-hit wonder. That's it. Stay clear.
All right, time for Sabrina. When I say reject modern, embrace tradition, I don't mean nuclear family good, I meant fuck paid online play. I mean, both of those can be true. Like, obviously, like, the online for free days was nice, but pretty much every gaming company quit doing that, but nuclear family's still good. BK destroyed paid online plans. I'm not gonna be that modern.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Here's what I like. Mewtwo, stop crying or else I'll make you live with the strays. Dang.
This is a wild one from the word go.
The only expansion pack I had was for the DS and GameCube, so a friend get the Pokemons he needed for tournaments. Oh, that's nice.
How will the type difference affect that?
Hey, look, guys, there's the purple Jinx. Now I won't get canceled.
Oh, Ice Punch! No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Oh, no. Please don't crit.
There's the attack. Severe hit.
Yeah, crit would have killed. This thing has bad
It's a
defense.
head-on collision. Power versus power. How's that?
Sabrina's like 23, so it's chill. Yeah.
Oh, is it down and out?
I remember one of my speedrun friends, he's one of my mods,
There's a difference
he talked
in the
about
number
this
of
one time
reserve
seeing a bunch of
Pokemon.
people simp over Whitney, but you gotta look. I think Whitney's like canon age is like 15.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Ah! Pow! That's an effective hit. Why? Take it down.
And besides,
with
Whitney's a
one
bitch.
hit. And there goes the battle.
If you're a kid like Whitney, literally, why Whitney? Exactly. Most people were traumatized at Whitney. Like, why would you like her? Price like 15, 20 euros. Really? Alright, so on the fight we were just at, there was a potential reset point. If the first guy had used Dugon, it's only a 79% chance to 3-hit KO with Psychic. So the fight would have been long. That was lucky. Okay, thankfully that missed.
Oh, the attack missed.
You know how many people sim for May? I don't know anyone.
Bad Pokemon choice. That was
I remember as a kid, like, looking at all the different rivals. Like, I always thought that the May rival looked real nice.
Oh, it's Ninetale. How will the type difference affect that?
Chuck is right there.
What now? The bear hit.
My husband is like, do you like boys or girls more? And I simply said that other than him, I prefer dating girls.
No,
Well, that's a badge of honor for him.
looks wrong. It's a head-on collision. Power versus power.
Please miss.
Fire blast.
Darn.
Harsh blow.
That's fine.
Oh, is it down and out?
I'll just have to go Hydro Pump.
What will the next Pokemon
Yeah,
be?
Ninetales was definitely not a good one to see.
Oh, it's Tentacle. The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Whitney was always the one that was annoying on the Stadium and handhelds. I don't know if I've ever fought her on... I've done Gym Leader Castle on Stadium too. I don't remember if I ever beat it.
It's down.
I personally know one Gardevoir
There's
simp.
only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Charmeleon.
Well, I mean, the reason you probably don't understand boys like girls because the two like think differently. Like half the time, I barely understand women.
That one hurt. Why? Take it down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
All right, one more trainer and we can try Sabrina. Whitney's Bianca in German. Really? So what is Bianca called in German? The Gen 5 rival. What's she called? Whitney? Boy, icky. And honestly, Inez still depressed because I'm married, but hey, my husband stole my heart. Well, that's sweet.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Now.
You're switching to Golbat.
Oh, it's
Look at, why would you switch to that? Probably detected it was gonna die to an earthquake.
Here's the first move. A decent hit. What a furious battle. What now? The bear hit.
Oh, don't you think about it.
Supersonic. The move failed to click.
Yeah, my favorite character in Pokemon isn't any of them, because they don't look at all like that, or they're too young. Yeah, that's the thing when you, like, play Pokemon games now, but, like, obviously, like, when you're a kid, like, they're all the same age as you.
Is it down
You
and
can
out?
kind of play favorites.
What will the next Pokemon be?
They'll like Japan.
Oh, it's Golbat.
Oh, so you did have Golbat. Why didn't you switch to it?
The remaining Pokemon count is
And that's my
3-2.
question. Why would you switch out to
This
Lickitung
battle
and not
is still
Golbat?
Up in the air.
Like, that is interesting.
Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Electro. Flash up confused.
Lyra's hat is funny.
It's confused.
I never really liked Lyra.
Will this Pokemon swap change
The only
flow
reason
of
in Park
battle?
Gold runs I play as Lyra is because the male rival, Ethan, literally talks
Whoa,
less.
way to
That's the
catch
only
yourself.
reason. Because the women rivals just talk too much.
Oh, a horrible freak! Its defense is down. The
I prefer
intense battle
Chris.
continues.
Which game is Chris again?
Uh-oh, it's confused.
When I was a kid, I really liked the Uncle. My friends thought it was crazy, and Annette, who at the time was my girlfriend, thought it was crazy.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
I liked Charon better. Like, he was just more relatable. Chris is in Crystal. Oh, that one. Holy crap, dude. How many times am I gonna hit myself?
There's the attack. Nail the weak spot.
Ow.
The heated battle rages on.
Okay, this is getting ridiculous.
It shook off its confusion. Here it comes. Thunder!
Take that, you asshole.
Why? Taken down with one hit.
Honestly, Chris from Crystal
There's a
looked
difference
way
in the
better than
number
Lyra
of
in Park Gold.
reserve Pokemon. We're down to the last Pokemon. The remaining Pokemon.
Alright, I'm just gonna use a Thunder, because, like, obviously it's not gonna one-shot, but I don't want to switch to Nidoking right now. Crit? Does that kill? No. Didn't think it would.
Wow! Mega Drain.
Alright, time to go back to Nidoking and use Earthquake.
Now.
Isn't Chris later turned into Lyra? No, I think they're two separate characters. Because I think Chris had blue hair.
Which Pokemon is
Blue
coming
hair
out?
before it became normal. Yeah, pretty much.
Here's a Pokemon.
I did wonder though, like they kept the character Gold, just renamed to Ethan, like they look similar, but they just made a completely new female rival. Like, I always wondered why they didn't use the original Chris. Like, I do wonder that. Like, it's not like someone who looks similar, but with a different name, it's a completely different person. That's just what I wonder. Chris doesn't have a better design. Apparently she was originally planned for Arc Silver, considering a scrap map icon. Really? In the manga, they're the same character. But the manga's not really canon to the games. I mean, in the manga, literally half the gym leaders are members of Team Rocket. Alright. Sabrina. Alright, Self-Destruct versus all others except Hypno. Aurora Beam, then Self-Destruct against Hypno. Mr. Mime. Alright, so I gotta blow up.
It's building energy for the next attack.
Go Electrode after the Cloister Self-Destruct and use Self-Destruct. Clean the rest with Moltres' Fire Blast and take down as necessary. If Alakazam has full HP and Moltres won't die to 2 Side Beams, use Sky Attack.
Wow! They're down! They're both down! This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's Electric! Oh, it's Kadabra! How will the type difference affect that? Wow! It exploded! Harsh blow! Wow! Going down! Wow! They're down! They're both down!
I really like how Self-Destruct and Explosion are good strats in this run.
What a wild
Like, I
turn
love
of
that
events.
so much.
Oh, it's Moltres!
Alakazam. Okay, so I've got a Sky Attack. Which one is Sky
There's
Attack?
just one Pokemon
See, right. Okay,
aside
so it's the
now.
same as Zapdos.
The
Okay.
battle is coming right down to the wire. What now? A decent hit.
Okay.
It's building energy for the next attack.
Worst case scenario is I get confused.
Furious battle.
I think I will survive a crit. So just don't confuse.
What's that?
Thank you.
There, it's a hit. A soaring sky attack.
There we go. I finally beat Sabrina. I think what happened last time was I actually missed Sky Attack. Finally. That would have been easier if she had used Jinx or Executor, because they would have been easy one-shots with Fire Blast. Alright, time for Erica. Good to finally move on. Team 1. There is one potential reset here on Wigglytuff. If I miss my move, it can use Thunder Wave.
It increased its attack power. It made itself more evasive. They're both being cautious here. What now? It just shrugged off that
Sabrina's me after work, don't want to be bothered by bullshit. Pretty much.
Going down.
Bruh!
Oh, the attack
Yeah,
hit.
that's the thing. If she sends out Wigglytuff, I have to use Submission on it. It has a 20% chance to miss.
The attack wasn't effective.
What was your least favorite thing about Let's Go? Is it the fact you start with a trash team you don't even want?
That one hurt.
It was the catching mechanics. If Let's Go games had normal catching mechanics, I actually would have liked the games.
What
Erica's
will
worth it
the
except the Wiggly
Pokemon
battle.
be?
Well, the beauty, there is one potential strat where the Staryu can recover spam if it uses Light Screen, but other than that...
How will the type difference affect that?
Janky has catching direction on the gyro.
Tiger Pump. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Reminds me of the original Pokemon anime script, mostly women work since most men were deadbeats. I kind of believe that in the Pokemon world, because where are the fathers in every single Pokemon game? It seems like the only way you have a dad is if he's a gym leader. If he's not a gym leader, the father just straight up doesn't exist.
3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Savage attack.
There we go.
Effective. Down. That didn't take much. And there goes the battle!
Like, I think the music was pretty nice, the overworld looked nice. It's just like, I didn't want to play a game with the Pokemon Go kind of catching mechanics. I don't know how a Switch Lite is able to play Let's Go. I think there is like a handheld mode option where you can just like press the A button or something.
We'll need a strong effort to win. It's self-destruct. Severe hit. Wow! Going down. This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's kicked! It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect
If the
that?
Sea King had less than 26 HP, I could just use an Ice Punch to kill it, because it has a quicker animation. But the problem is it had exactly 26 HP. I don't know if that would have killed, or if it would needed to be a range.
What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's
Actually, some that really suck about Let's Go games, like, you had to do the Let's Go kind of, you had to do the Pokemon Go kind of catching mechanics, but the legendaries were regular
What
battles. So, like, they could have just done regular battles throughout the whole thing.
It's stronger against special attacks. What a furious battle.
Okay. So there is a chance that the Staryu can just spam recover just the whole time.
Special stat is
Alright,
done.
at least I lowered its special. Okay, never mind.
There's the attack.
If it had used recover during a light screen, it would just spam recover.
There's a big difference
If that
in
happens,
HP.
I have to get a crit. Last battle got you pissed off in the Petite and Giga Cups. Well, I've never played those cups, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, it's down.
I did like how in this game, when you have a nickname, the Pokemon gets a slight color alteration. Like, it was quite nice. Gave it a nice touch.
Take it down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
Hey, you are wrong. You still catch Ghost Style after a normal fight. Wait, what about... I've seen legendaries do normal battles. At least in videos. You defeat him, then catch. Really? Never mind then.
What kind of battle can we expect to see?
Alright, if Chansey shows up, continue to Ice Beam until sleep. If frozen, finish it with Sky Attack. Ice Beam first, the opponent may switch out Chansey. When Articuno falls asleep, go to Cloister and use Self-Destruct.
It's singing. Oh no,
Alright.
it fell asleep. What a furious battle. Here's a Pokemon thing. Oh, it's Cloister.
That's gonna do like 5 damage.
What now?
Oh
In the weak
boy,
spot.
that crit actually hurt. That hurt for a Chansey.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? It used self-destruct. Severe hit.
So yeah, it leading with Chansey is definitely a time
Going
loss.
down. Wow, they're down.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah, some of the sound effects for these games were kind of nice. Although the Supersonic just really hurts your ears.
Oh, it's Jake. Oh, it's Nidorino. How will the type difference affect that? A psychic blast. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Why? Take it down with one hit. There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Parasect.
Parasect.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2 to
Said
1.
my notes say
The
Ice
tenth
Punch against
battle
Marowak,
continues.
Psychic the rest. So I'm guessing
What
Ice
that?
Punch cannot kill the Parasect?
Heart blow.
Or I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it lives both moves.
What's this? Powerful strike. Neither one is
Yeah, I guess it
succeeding
doesn't
an
matter.
inch. Oh, Ice Punch. Super effective. Oh, is it down and out?
Let's go doesn't steal code.
There goes the battle.
Well, BDSP still had to code a lot of things from scratch. They didn't steal all the code. Do you want to know why you can't transfer Spinda in Pokemon Home if it came from BDSP? It's because they changed how the spot patterns work. And if you transferred it, it can cause the Spinda to get corrupted.
It's on. The battle
Like, that
against
part really
Parasect.
upset my brother because
Spinda
Spinda is one of his favorite Pokemon, and it's the only way to get Spinda on the Switch. and you can't even transfer it to home.
Fire blast! Whoa, looks like a bad
Yeah, the
Pokemon
Legend
choice.
Stealth Catch was really nice. Like, they did somewhat keep it in Scarlet and Violet. Like, if you throw a Pokeball at it from behind, it'll be stunned. You can't, like, catch it in the overworld. Like, I wish you can do that in Scarlet and Violet. I liked that part. You know, another part of Legends I liked?
How will the type difference affect
Yeah, it was one of the reasons Pokemon Home compatibility took a long time with BDSP. Because for a bunch of Pokemon, they just changed how the code worked.
Why? Take it down with one hit!
No, BDSP was not a remaster. That is not correct. Remasters are when it's 99.5% the same game. Think like Ocarina of Time 3D to Ocarina of Time.
Count is 3-1.
Like, the game pretty much added nothing but good graphics. BDSP added a lot of stuff.
Savage attack.
Like, anyone who says it's a remaster are lying to themselves.
Gone! It's a one-hit wonder. That's it. Stage clear.
Yeah, Eric goes, that whole section was really not hard. Alright, now we're gonna start using Abra. The reason the overworld humans look weird is because it's a chibi style, but 3D. Like, chibi looks good in 2D, but it doesn't look as good in 3D. I guess they were just trying to keep the look the same, but when you make chibi 3D, it kinda just looks odd. Baitballing to bailing, yeah. I still call it a remaster even though technically it's not a bad game, especially I grew up with Sinnoh, but it was disappointment because it was too similar to Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I mean, that's kind of what a remake is supposed to be.
What now? The bear hit. Wow, it transformed.
Which of my moves is Seismic Toss?
What a furious battle.
Right. Yeah, I didn't mind the chibi
What's that?
too much.
The attack wasn't effective.
The Grand Underground completely improved the Sinnoh games. Like, let me tell you something. Like, I liked playing through Shining Pearl, but here's the thing. I did grow up with Sinnoh. I was not a fan of Sinnoh. Like, the games were just too long. Some of the best features about the games, like the Underground, the stuff was just so boring. There was, like, nothing to do down there except dig for fossils. Like, they improved, like, some of the best features.
Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Not the chibi that brings it down for me. Well, it's probably for you a different thing, I'm guessing. I mean, obviously the story's gonna be the same. It's a remake of Diamond and Pearl.
It's down. What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Jake.
Oras really didn't change the story that much. They mainly changed post-game. Like, the main story was very similar to Ruby and Sapphire. Well, they added, like, the primal Groudon stuff, but other than that, the story was mostly the same.
And there goes the battle.
Is it just me, or did he say there goes the battle twice? The original Underground with internet would have been nice. It would have, yeah, but it was only, like, local communication stuff. Oras is a better remake than BDSP, I agree with that. Like, if I were to rank all the remakes, BDSP is 4th, 3rd place would be Oras, 2nd place Heart Gold, 1st place Fire Red. Honestly, Fire and Leaf Green is a faithful remake done correct.
What will the trainer do now? Powerful strike. What a furious battle.
I still liked playing them a lot, though.
What now? Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be?
Yeah, Fire and Leaf Green and Oras were definitely very good remakes.
Oh, it's
I mean, for the Heart Gold and Soul Silver,
how will the type
they did improve upon some of Johto's original flaws, like the level curve, but the level curve is still pretty bad. Fire and Leaf Green would have been better without the National Dex bullshit. I mean, I get the whole thing of, like, your Golbat, like, not being allowed to evolve till you get to the post-game, because they wanted to keep it faithful, but I just didn't like the fact, like, it would try and evolve, it would stop itself, and you're like, what?
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle
With the Latios were made to fly everywhere. That was awesome. Like, when we all talk about, like, modern Pokemon games getting rid of HMs, it honestly started with Oras, when they allowed you to replace Fly with your Latios. There's Faithful and there's Dexit. Yeah, I guess. I mean, are people still pissed about that? Half-assed Dexit. What would be a full-assed Dexit to you? Yeah, like, you would get Fly after Winona, and then you would get the Latios. When was it? Like, after the 8th or 7th or 8th gym, I think? I prefer Latios, but they're both good. Actually, we've done Latios as a backport. It was really nice, but Steve and I really feared doing Latios because it starts with Psywave, and its other level 5 move that we gave it was Self-Destruct. Because the move it normally gets is Memento, which is kind of like a form of Self-Destruct. But instead of doing damage, it just lowers stats. So we won't be able to get Struggle with that thing till we get Water Gun. It's gonna suck. Yeah, I agree with you, Shadow. That was very inconsistent. Wait.
What a furious battle.
I'm an idiot. It's C right to explode with Cloyster. C left is Electro. Like, I get those mixed up. Queen with Persian.
What will the next Pokemon be?
If BFT is still compatible with Wi-Fi, I might like to do an online battle. Well, I think my team is no longer on there. I took it off. It's in Pokemon Home right now.
Pokemon are entirely different types. Double A. There, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out? There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can still do everything online, because all of those Nintendo Switch servers are like under 1. They're not going to shut down one game. They'll either shut down all of them or none of them. Typhlosion is your favorite starter evolution. My favorite is kind of a tough one. Infernape is definitely up there. I don't know, really. Ask me my favorite starter evolution in a specific region. Sceptile, thank you, D&D. Huh. In the normal game, Sceptile is kind of a bad starter. Like, it really does not get many good moves. Especially in the original Hoenn games.
Can the challenger do anything about the effects of poison?
You know what's funny? In the original Red and Blue, Koga says prepare for poison and sleep tactics, but he only uses sleep tactics in yellow.
Vigorous attack. Nail the weak spot.
Okay, that frickin' hurt. My notes do say Muck Sludge Crit always one-hit KOs.
Oh, it's Abra! It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect that? A psychic blast! Super effective!
I always choose the Firestar, so I didn't bother with the other two. However, Scarlet and Violet, I was always tempted to choose Sprigatito. Honestly, in Scarlet and Violet, I chose Quaxly, but Quaxly is the worst of the 3 starters. Its signature move was terrible. Like, all of the signature moves, one of them is a guaranteed crit, the other one raises your special attack by 1 stage every time you use it, and the other one just raises your speed. I think of the 3, I think Sprigatito is probably the best. Second place is Skeledirge. Femboy Duck. Yeah. I also hated its idle animation, like it just kept dancing in place nonstop. Like, it really bothered me whenever I... Oh, shit.
The 10th battle continues.
You want to know why I use C left? I was reading my notes. It said use Psychic C left. That's for Jinx. Well, it's a good thing I didn't get punished for that.
What a furious battle!
Actually, Skeledirge's the best because the gyms... Yeah, Fire Ghost is an incredible typing.
Whoa!
Like when Steve, Ike, and I did that Skeledirge backport, it was just immune to a lot of normal attacks. It was awesome.
That's it! Stay clear!
Alright, 2 more gym leaders, and we can do the Elite Four. Team 5.
Here comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
You know something else that's funny? You know how Surge in Gen 1 says his badge gives a boost to speed, but it boosts defense instead? In Gen 2, Surge's badge does not give a badge boost because he's in Kanto. He still says his badge boosts speed. He still says it in Gen 2. It's funny. Skeletor was just a Pokemon I choose because it's fire. Luckily, it was the best choice. Honestly, as soon as I saw my rival in that game, Nimona, have the Skeledirge, because I chose the water starter, I was pretty jealous, honestly. Like, man, I picked the wrong starter. Trico is my favorite in Ruby, Sapphire, and Aura to start with, and Snivy. Here's the thing with Snivy, like, it looks cool. Snivy's moveset is one of the worst movesets for a starter of all time. Like, half of its moves are just stat-raising moves or Wrap, and the other half is just mid-grass moves and Leaf Storm. Like, Serperior with its hidden ability is good, but you're not going to get that in a normal playthrough.
The battle has become one-sided.
Like, when I did my Serperior solo run in White version 2, I think it was the worst one I played of the 3. I remember some fights I had to use Ring Out to raise my stats, and then sweep with Return.
Pokemon appear equally fit.
He's a flat fuck.
It created a substitute.
Why did I use Substitute?
What's that?
Was I pressing C down? I'm an idiot. I was looking away, I was looking at chat. I could have swore my finger was on C up, but I might have been on C down by mistake. I find it funny I can literally farm rare candies in Gen 9 because raids are over the region. Honestly, I use those to farm money. Actually, what I think was really cool, you could farm stuff to sell for money, and you can just straight up buy experience candies. In the DLC for the Blueberry Academy, you can actually do a bunch of missions. You know how you can like do those missions and get like blueberry points? The main reason you would do those missions is to like get those candies for the legendaries. I never knew what I wanted to do with them, but something interesting you can actually do with them. They're a really good way to get vitamins, since they're really cheap. I think it's like 5 blueberry points per vitamin, but you can actually buy experience candies with it. Like, you know how people always dreamed of a way to buy rare candies? There you go. I think you can buy rare candies. I think it's like 100 blueberry points. You can buy experience candies in Legends Arceus. I don't remember that, actually. Coil. Oh, Coil. Yeah. That's probably what I meant. I probably used Ring Out and Leaf Storm. I don't remember. The run will get redone for its second playthrough at some point, but my overlay is not ready for Gen 5 yet. And I'm not going to do Gen 5 runs with the old without gameplay, where I had to like manually update the moves. I'm not going to do that again. I would rather just delay Gen 5 until I have the ability to do so. Oh no, the Raichu. You know what's funny? I actually said at the start of this run, in a few minutes I'm going to take a break, but then the run started to get good. So I still haven't taken that break yet.
Is it down and out.
But I'd rather complete a run than obviously take a break now.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Electabuzz. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
Yeah, I'm locked in pretty much.
Become one-sided. What now? Nail the weak spot.
Really? Crit Mega Punch? You know what? Steve actually messaged me after my first Stadium stream. He told me that he can no longer play this game on one-time speed because he always played it on emulator on his phone with speed up.
And there goes the battle.
I like doing it on the one-time speed because the music and the announcer guide, but then again, you can't use speed up on speedruns. Like, that's kinda cheating. Told you this the run? Well, you gotta remember, we haven't done the Elite Four yet. Those are terrifying. Like, they can go good, but if you miss something bad, you're in for a world of hurt. So don't say the run's good yet until at least we're at the champion. I mean, this definitely will not beat record. I honestly, my prediction for this run, assuming stuff goes good, is probably like a 140, 142. You once had 900 large candies. Oh, sweet Jesus. At minimum, at the Brock split. You know what? Yeah, even if I lose the Elite Four, I'll just go back in and try again. You just can't challenge the Elite Four until you've done the 8 gym leaders first. I mean, I could go fight them right now, but the speedrun doesn't allow that. You have to fight the gym leaders first. Yeah, once we beat Brock. Even if I lose, like to Lorelei or some, I will go back in and try again, just because I want a PB to compare against. Like, I've been streaming speedruns again for like 1 to 2 months, and I have not once made a PB. Like, I haven't PB'd once.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
You have 952 extra large?
A decent hit.
Oh god. I will say, experience candies are awesome. Don't ever get rid of them. It makes making a living dex so much easier. I started doing living dexes in every new game to get, like, the shiny charm. I did it in Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. It kind of makes you, like, look at every Pokemon, see how it evolves, and it kind of makes you learn. Like, I kind of like doing living dexes. I mean, you could say I already did it for Legends Arceus because you're kind of required to do it to beat the game. Well, not living deck, but just, like, complete the decks. But I've been catching so many Pokemon, I probably already had one. It makes leveling up too easy. I mean, grinding sucks. And besides, you generally don't get that number of candies until, like, you're grinding them out.
And the commander of electric Pokemon. The challenger better pick the battle Pokemon with caution.
Oh shit. I didn't read far enough in my notes. If he led with Electrode, I was supposed to switch to Tank and Explosion. But I'll continue with this. I would do a Limnex if I didn't catch so many Pokemon in it. I mean, it does involve catching Pokemon. It involves a lot of breeding, too. Alright, I'm not gonna... I'm gonna have to switch to Tank the Explosion.
Here's a Pokemon. Oh, it's Electric.
A massive explosion!
Harsh blow. Wow.
You know what? I'm gonna pay this guy back. You know what I'm gonna do? He's on his last Pokemon. I haven't had a single feint. I'm gonna frickin' blow up right now. Right in his face. Hey, Raichu. I heard you have shitty defense. Would you like to, oh, I don't know, die to a self-destruct?
The battle has become one-sided. Wow! It exploded! Nailed the weak.
Take that, you asshole.
Wow! Go!
In Gen 8, you can hit level 30 in the first wild area trip. I never hit level 30 that early. How are you doing that? Well, then again, I wasn't really into catching that many Pokemon, and I did not like training in the wild. That would probably explain why I never did. That was a really good search split, honestly. even though I fucked up a couple times. Alright, time for Brock. My least favorite thing about Legends Arc is that you're forced to 100% to beat the game. Yeah, I agree with that. I hope there's not really a standard for the Legend game yet, like, because there's only been one Legends game, and they're making another Legends game. I'm kind of hoping they don't require that. I know some people who liked all the research tasks, though. Like, I just thought they were too tedious.
That was quick! Down already! This is a wild one from the word go!
A friend of mine abused online raids to hit level 100 on the first trip. Awesome. That's awesome.
3-2. This battle is still up in the air. How's that? No!
Yeah, what somebody in my Twitch chat said earlier about, like, doing an online battle, I would like to do online battles with, like, people in my Discord server at some point. Like in Scarlet and Violet or something. I don't know, Shadow tried to challenge me once, but she didn't have Switch online.
Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. Savage attack. Super effective. Gone! It's a one-hit wonder.
I don't think Zia will be a repeat, because the filling out the Pokedex thing was solely for completing Arceus' quest. Yeah. I kind of wonder how they're going to do it, though. Some people think it's going to take place, like, in the past when Lumio City was being rebuilt after the 3,000-year war. But, some people think it's going to be in the future, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense for a Legends game to be in the future. Because it's not really a legend. On my first trip, I hit level 20. I might have had one Pokemon hit level 20.
Stay calm to earn victory.
All the weaknesses were shit on Stadium, like Poison type's weak to Bug. That wasn't just a Stadium thing, that was a Generation 1 thing. It made stuff like... It honestly made Bug and Poison types better. Like, Ekans? Oh, fuck, man. Like, in modern games, before they introduced Fairy types, Poison offensively was never good. Like, in Gen 1, offensive Poison's kinda decent. Same with, like, Bug. Like, all the Bug-type moves are obviously shit, but they work against Psychic types, and every Grass type in the game was 4 times weak to Bug, except for... I think the Parasect line and Tangela were the only ones that weren't 4 times weak to Bug. Charizard Moltres were weak to Ice. Yeah, Fire being neutral to Ice made no sense. ZA might work similarly to Coliseum, where there's not a Dex. Maybe. I don't know, though. They always seem to have a Dex. Like, even if Coliseum, like you said, only had 70 Pokemon, I mean, that's still a Dex, right? Just a catalog of the Pokemon you can get. Gen 1 was your favorite? Gen 1's my favorite to do replays and challenges in.
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is waiting right after this.
Yeah, I don't like it when the Pokedex is mandatory. I like it being an optional challenge.
That was quick. Down already. This is a wild one from the word go.
Bro brought a bird to a snake fight. Yeah, it feels illegal to use overpowered Pokemon in the first gym like this.
What now? A decent hit. How's that? No! This Pokemon looks wrong. Wow! Taken down with one hit. difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh,
Really? You had to choose the only two Pokemon you had that were faster than Articuno. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna die here, it's just waste time.
Nail the weak spot. Savage attack.
Yeah, it just feels good. Like, if Articuno only had Blizzard, like, it'd be annoying. Kind of like the whole Fire Blast and Thunder. Well, then again, I've had to use Fire Blast with Moltres. That move rarely misses in these runs. Thunder misses all the frickin' time. At least the thing about Gen 1 was the Gen 1 miss. I don't know, that kind of gave the game a charm. Because, like, even if you have a strat that's 100% consistent, a Gen 1 miss can always fuck you over. Fun fact, they tried to fix the, hold on a sec. They tried to fix the Gen 1 miss in Stadium, where, like, if the random number rolls 255, normally that's a Gen 1 miss, it'll roll again to prevent the Gen 1 miss, but if it gets 255 again, then you'll miss. So in this game, there are Gen 1 misses, but it's a 1 in 65,535 chance. Like, if you get a Stadium Gen 1 miss, like, think about this, you could have encountered a shiny with better odds than that. I mean, the whole thing with Legends Arceus completing the decks, like, it was kind of like the whole purpose of the game, but that didn't mean I liked it. Gen 2 was a ghost type being able to hit by fighting in normal moves. Isn't that when you use Foresight? Is Foresight a Gen 2 move? I think it is.
What now?
I like how they gave Brock Vulpix here. It's kind of a reference to the anime.
There's a big difference in HP.
Like 6 shinies? Oh, okay, it's not like that. Because here's the thing. A shiny is 1 in 8192. 2 shinies in a row, like, that's just straight up way higher than 65,000.
Super effective. Oh, is it down and out?
Foresight is Gen 2? Okay.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's on it! The remaining Pokemon count is 3 to 1.
I do hope ZA is more open, though. I know the Pokemon... the Pokemon company said on X that the whole game was going to take place inside Lumio City. I mean, there could be other things. Maybe they're just not saying much, but that's just what they've said. Alright, guys. We are finishing this run, whether I like it or not. We are doing the Elite Four. Alright, Team 7. No, Legends was not open world, technically. Alright, Thunder versus All. Jolteon finished Slowbro with double kick with less than 9 HP, otherwise pin missile.
First opponent is
Lapras. What's the chance of one-hit KOing Lapras here? I think it might be a one-shot. Oh boy.
What will the trainer do now? A decent hit. What a furious battle. There's the attack. Super effective.
Okay, it is a 2-hit. Never mind.
What now?
Thank you for not paralyzing me. I appreciate that.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Okay, so, yeah, the Lapras is always a 2-hit. Bruh!
That's a miss.
Come on.
No, it is. Blizzard. Good hit.
Alright.
Oh! Is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's electric. It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect battle?
151, that's not how percentages work.
Wow, that's an effective hit. Oh, it's down.
Encountering 2 shinies in a row is 1 in 8192 squared. You gotta square that. So times 8192 by itself, put a 1 on top, that's the chance of 2 shinies in a row.
Oh, it's Articuno! The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Articuno. Self-destruct does 60 to 71. When I use that.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon.
Okay, so I gotta use another Thunder.
What's next? Yeah, it's a hit. The intense battle continues. There it goes. It's doubly effective. Wow! Going down. There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Dewgong.
What's this? Alright, self-destruct on Dewgong, 71 to 84 damage. Electrode's Thunder is gonna be a 2-hit.
There's the attack.
I think, is that the first time I've gotten a Thunder Paralysis this whole stream?
It's paralyzed on the spot. What
Yep,
a
slap.
furious battle.
Yep, Lorelai's done.
It's self-destruct. Nail the weak spot.
Besides the Lapras, that was a pretty good Lorelai, actually.
Down.
Bruno, like, you guys know Bruno, right? In Gen 2, he's kind of difficult. They didn't introduce Bruno till Pokemon Stadium, but Bruno in Stadium, he's pretty easy. Like, if you just have an Ice-type move, you can just destroy his ass. Dewgong's cry is dumb. I don't know. I mean, I don't judge Pokemon cries.
The next adversary is Bruno. He is one rugged opponent.
Man, can you imagine if the Gen 1 Hiker had a Golem on his team? I mean, it would get one-shot by, like, a special move, but if you couldn't one-shot it, like, at this level in Gen 1, the thing has 2 self-destruct and explosion. Like, when we did the Gen 1 randomizers, Golem was terrifying. It had Earthquake, Harden, self-destruct, and explosion. Like, if you didn't have a special move, you were fucked.
Oh, it's Hitmonlee.
Lapras is a one-hit KO by a crit with a Zapdos. That makes sense. I just went Electrode instead of Zapdos, in case I wanted to do a self-destruct strat. You dislike fall damage. Weird. It was kind of funny though how, like, Scarlet and Violet, if you try to, like, jump from a high spot, your phone just saves you. It's like your phone has an self-KO mode.
How's that? Goodness! Oh! Is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Rhydon!
Dude, Bruno with a... If the Hiker had a Gen 1 Rhydon... Well, Rhydon Gen 1 sucks ass anyway. But never mind about that. Yeah, Bruno's frickin' easy as. Alright. Fall damage immunity? Yeah, right. That was a late split.
Next up, Agatha, another daunting foe. What strategy will work against this?
If Venusaur leads and it misses Toxic, send out Nidoking and use Earthquake.
Here's the first move.
Special? Oh, okay. Just...
Oh, toxic!
Yep.
It opted to slowly damage the opponent.
Because it's really important to keep the Jinx alive.
Here's a Pokemon thing.
And plus, I don't know if Stadium fixed this, but in Generation 1, in Red and Blue, if you're toxic, but then you switch out and get switched back in, it turns into regular poison instead of badly poison. I don't know if Stadium fixed that.
The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball. Oh, it's Haunter!
That was not a good switch, dude. That was not a good switch. This ain't Gen 3, you don't have Levitate yet.
Like a bad Pokemon choice.
What did...
Take it down with one
I guess the Haunter wanted to use Hypnosis or something? I don't know what that Haunter's moveset is. Golbat. Okay.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air. Oh, there's going to be a change of Pokemon. Oh, it's Jolteon!
Oh, my notes say, apparently the reason you switch out Nidoking, if the Venusaur misses Toxic, it will bait Agatha into, switching to her Haunter. It'll most likely bait her.
The trainer's changing Pokemon.
Man, the Stadium Agatha's just like Gen 1 Agatha, just switches moves all the damn time. Does Thunder kill from here? Well, I'll never know, because I just hit myself. Let me see.
How will this swap affect the outcome?
I don't see any notes about Thunder on Venusaur. Holy fuck. Wait a minute, this thing has Pin Missile, right? Why don't I just use Pin Missile? Thing's 4 times weak to Bug. Which one is that?
Neither one is conceding an ace.
C down.
What's this? Super effective.
How? That is impressive, actually. That it lived.
What'll it do? There, it's a hit. There's a big difference in HP. It shook off its confusion. Pin this up.
Why did you do a 4-turn when it was at 2 HP?
Oh,
That would have been more useful if that was the first one.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. We're down to the last Pokemon. The remaining Pokemon.
Alright, it's effectively guaranteed I win, because even if Jolteon somehow dies, Jinx can just defeat it with Ice Punch.
Thunder! That one hurt.
Oh, I just realized, the Elite Four does not nickname their Pokemon. Just realized that.
And there goes the battle!
Articuno Ice Beam versus everything. If lead Dragonair and it dies, Gyarados comes out second. Switch to Electrode and Thunder from there. If Gyarados leads, switch to Electrode. Okay, so I switch to Electrode if he leads with Gyarados. Dragonair, okay. Use Fire Blast on Cloyster and it dies in Gen 1. Pretty much. Who are you? Are you switching to Gyarados?
That Pokemon must not have been the right choice.
Lapras.
Oh, it's Lapras.
On Lapras, go Electro. Alright, so I need to switch.
Here's the first move. And the weak spot. What a furious battle. Here's a Pokemon thing. Oh, it's Electric. What now? The attack wasn't effective. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? There's the attack.
So, a Lapras, it has to be a... Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna blow up. I'm gonna use Thunder again.
Severe hit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Thunder.
It's a head-on collision of power versus power. Here it comes! Thunder! Wow, that's an effective hit!
Alright. So, whoever he sends out, I'm hopefully it's not Aerodactyl. If it's not Aerodactyl, I'm just gonna blow up.
The next Pokemon be?
Because if it is Aerodactyl, I'm just gonna use Thunder again. Drag it out.
Here's a Pokemon trick.
Nope, C left is
How
self-destruct.
will the type difference affect that?
C right is Ployster.
It you self-destruct. Harsh blow. Wow! Going down.
Alright, back to Articuno.
Which Pokemon is coming out? Here's a Pokemon trick. The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Alright, who is the last Pokemon?
Ice Beam.
I still have Jolteon, so like, I think worst case scenario,
Oh, it's down.
I mean, I think the most annoying would be Kangaskhan.
There's only
But then
one
again,
Pokemon
Kangaskhan has
left
really
in
shitty
reserve.
special. Honestly, I think I'm good from here. Charizard.
Oh, it's Charizard.
Oh wait, I remember. It's weak to Ice Beam in this game.
The remaining
How could I
Pokemon
forget that?
block is 2 to 1.
I don't know if it
The
outspeeds.
10th battle
It
continues.
does, but I think only a crit would kill. Because Articuno has pretty decent special.
What's that? Perfect day. What a
That
furious
is
battle.
impressive. Fire Spin. Oh no.
Super effective.
I am stun locked now.
It can't make a move. Neither one is conceding an
I don't
ace.
know if I think I can switch out in a Fire
The
Spin,
attack
but
is still continuing.
I'm just gonna let Articuno die, and then I can just switch to Jolteon. Because Jolteon I know will outspeed, and at that low of health, I'm just gonna use Double Kick.
Still going on. There, it's a hit.
The credits of Scarlet and Violet were the worst? Do you not like Ed Sheeran?
The attack is still continuing.
Yeah, I think I can swap, but honestly,
Goodness.
I don't want to risk doing that, to be honest.
The heated battle rages
Because I'm worried
on.
about something potentially going wrong.
The attack still going on.
Dude, how many turns was this?
Yeah, it's a hit.
Like, I know this is probably
Both
losing me time,
Pokemon
but
are
it'll just be
exhausted.
time save for the next PB.
Flamethrower. Wow, that's an effective hit. It's finally taken down. We're down to one Pokemon aside.
Ed Sheeran jump scare. I thought it was a pretty good song.
Oh, it's Jolteon. There's just one Pokemon aside now. The battle is coming right down to the wire. Double kick. Boom. It goes down after a good fight. That's it. Stay clear.
About 4 turns? Oh, okay.
This is truly it. The final battle against the rival. This is the final act in a long and arduous quest in the Gym Leader Castle. Here's the first move. Oh, the attack missed. It burrowed underground. They're both being cautious here. Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Zapdos. What now? Oops, that's a miss. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? It's building energy for the next attack. Oh, toxic! It opted to slowly damage the opponent. What a furious battle! What's that? A decent hit! There's the attack. Severe hit. Neither one is conceding an inch. What's this? There, it's a hit. Here it comes. Thunder.
Guaranteed.
Goodness. Oh, is it down and out?
I mean, it was pretty much a first-time thing that they collabed with an IRL, like, singer to, like, make a credit song. Like, I think it could have potential.
It has to make up for lost ground.
Alright.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air.
I'm just gonna leave Zapdos in, just get off of Thunder. And then I'll switch to Nidoking. Oh, never mind then, I guess I'm dying. Okay.
It's down! Which Pokemon is coming out? Oh, it's Nidoking! How will the type difference affect that?
Reflect.
It's more
I don't think that's gonna help you survive this, dude.
Earthquake! Super effective!
Oh, never mind, it did.
The intense battle continues! What now? Boom! How's that? Pow! That's an effective hit!
Alright, who is the last Pokemon?
Down! There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Exeggutor.
Oh, it's Exeggutor! The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The tense battle continues. Whoa!
Darn.
Oh, the attack missed!
There's not really much I can do on this thing, because Earthquake resists. I'm trying to aim for a Horn Drill.
Furious battle!
Come on, finish this off with Horn Drill.
Ah!
Darn.
Oh, it's another miss! There's the attack! Severe hit!
Come on.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
1 in 3, rough chance.
Whoa!
There we go.
That was
Let's
brutal.
go.
Why? Take it down with one hit!
A new PB.
Congratulations! You cleared the gym leader castle!
141.58. I mean, Black Metal, you were still trying to jinx the run. Like, here's the thing. Like, Giovanni was pretty bad. Let's look at the splits. Blaine and Misty were pretty good. Giovanni was really bad. Who else was kind of iffy? Lorelei was okay. Bruno was okay. Agatha was kind of iffy. Lance was a pain in the ass. The champion fight, I had to rely on a Horn Drill. Because I don't know what... I mean, Jolteon had Pin Missile, but I still... Yeah, this is my first PB on the Switch. My N64 PB was 153. Cool. I get a Bulbasaur and I can't transfer it to anything. What's the point of receiving that thing in the Switch? Welp, those of you who actually thought I could finish a run, I got the under 145. Well, then again, I did kind of say... I mean, when we got past Sabrina, it's all good until Agatha. It's a good thing I was offline recording, too. I'll just end the offline recording here. Alright, let's take a look at the speedrun.com leaderboard. I'll need to figure out, like, how I plan on submitting it, because I'm not going to upload, like, the raw run to YouTube because it's a full video, because that's going to hurt the channel. I'll probably just link the VOD and just put a link in the description for it. Maybe I could make a second channel for that. Just so they're all in one convenient place. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so let's take a look at speedrun.com. Alright, so Gym Leader Castle Round 1, Switch Virtual Console, 141. That would put us at 19th place out of 28. That's not bad. Oh, apparently Worcester got the record in that, so I'll need to update that on my overlay. But still, that's pretty good for a first-time run on the Switch. Yeah, if you guys want to see this, let's go to N64. See if we can find where my run is now. Let's see. Here it is. 153.56. 78 out of 100. My goodness. One does not get the world record in 2 playthroughs. It is 10 through 15 minimum, pretty much. But yeah, at least I have a PB to compare against, so I'm gonna save the splits. And then I want this to compare to PB. This right here is my PB, so now when I do runs, I can compare against that. Anyway. Thank you all for stopping by, everyone. I do appreciate it. It was really nice getting an actual PB. I'll definitely submit this to the leaderboards. But yeah, I think next week we'll probably continue with Pokemon Stadium, try and get the time down even lower. We'll probably not get world record, but honestly, I'd be happy with probably just top 10. I'd be happy with top 10. Yeah, there was just a lot that went wrong with this run, and I definitely played bad a lot. Alright, so the next actual stream will be tomorrow, I believe? Let me look at the schedule. Yep, we've got 2 streams tomorrow, actually. At noon Eastern, at 12 p.m. Oh, wait. Oh, god damn it. My schedule says 12 p.m. Eastern, but that's wrong. It's 3 p.m. Eastern. 12 p.m. is my time. So at 3 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Mountain Time, Exceptional and I will be doing another Fire Red race with each other, Sol Galeo versus Lunala. And then, later that day, at 8:30 Eastern, Steve M plays D1, and I will do Pokemon Blue Backport with Nihilego, the Ultra Beast. So, that's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.